Hey, yo, this is Hida from Reno, yo, right? Today, we're taking the Grand Bowling team, yo, to Newark, New Jersey. Little do y'all know that Newark, New Jersey has a really important spot in the ritual. I landed in Newark, New Jersey as the California part of the ritual. As the 19th moon, another identity of the Watcher forms, part of Urakabarameels' Falta ritual. The 19th moon, the spirit of the 19th moon, alright, was in Newark, New Jersey, even though the 19th moon is actually from Texas, alright? We landed in Newark, New Jersey, the Moloch Network ritual. This is Hida from Reno. Hida as in Reno, Nevada, as in Florida, as in Reb Hida. Who is Hida from Reno? Who is Reb Hida? Well, what you got to understand is, Reno, the first thing you're thinking about, kiddo, is Reno 911. All right? You're thinking about Reno 911, kiddo, right? When you hear Reno, Hida, Reno, Nevada, you're thinking of Reno 911, the TV show, right? 911, contacting emergency services, or needing a cheeseburger. Which one was it? Do you need a cheeseburger or do you need to call 911? 911 is also understood to be deeply rooted in the Twin Towers. 9/11, the Twin Towers. But what we don't know, is it also has to do with the deity Moloch. And it has to do with a place named in the ancient Middle East called Phoenicia. Phones, like contacting 911 with a jack. Alright? Need the jack, need to call 911, or do you need that cheeseburger? Right? So I gotta bring out the red crystal. Alright, it's a jasper. Alright? Ginger beer, it's a jasper crystal. Right? It's a red crystal right now, Has to do with crystal. Right? Has to do with Hercules Gulu Nashville. Has to do with the scaled shaitan that's attacking America from Russia. Urakabarameels' Falta ritual is heavily themed on the concept that there's a scaled shaitan that's attacking America from Russia. But there's a big part of the ritual where I landed in Newark, New Jersey, right? As a 19th moon. Now, it had to do with a beef with two other individuals. One other individual in particular. There's another person, identity, on YouTube, called Dark Lord Anu. Dark Lord Anu is quite respected in the alternative research world. I'm also going to reference conscious black communities. Right? Dark Lord Anu was the only thing I got out of Dark Lord Anu, because the 19th moon in Newark is dealing with Dark Lord Anu, but he's also dealing with the 19th moon, is also dealing with the 13th sun. There's Dark Lord Anu, and then there's the 13th sun. Two other identities in the alternative spiritual research world that are respected, right? Yeah, but there's a beef, What's the beef about? Well, the only thing Dark Lord Anu gave me was that he was dick riding this guy named the 13th Son a little bit. And that was like the only thing I got out of him, other than all his teachings. That was like the only thing he left me, all right? And one of the things that has to do with, is he was dick riding the 13th Son. And it's like, well, after I dealt with California, San Francisco, Fresno in LA, Fresno, right? Are we controlling whites named Fresno and Los? So, after dealing with that, I realized I landed in Newark, New Jersey as the 19th moon, 13th sun, 19th moon. Think about it, Now, Dark Lord of New is also paired up with my son from a long time ago to Moloch, ask around in Rochester, New York, at MCC, the school. Someone named James Ross son for a long time ago to Moloch. Dark Lord of New and him, and then at their 13th son, 19th moon. That's what it thing, And it's like, he's got to stop dick riding 13th son. I kind of deal with that 13th son a little bit as that 19th moon. Alright, that was basically the beef a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Once again, those two people are members of the conscious black community's alternative research spiritual world, and they're quite respected, just as yours truly, Alright, not saying I'm part of the conscious black community also, but I have dealings. Alright, I've also had connections to royalty around the ancient times of Egypt. Alright, dealing with Hyksos, and then pretty damn near close to that guy named Cotton. Right, but when I say about bringing that cotton in there again, what did I say about cotton, Right, from the time cotton, ancient Egypt, you got yours truly Ribada. Right? So identity, Who in the hell was Ribada? Hada from Reno. First thing you're thinking about is that Reno 911. You're thinking about something about 911. You're thinking about something in the ancient Middle East. You're thinking about Nazis. You're thinking about Moloch. You're thinking about old type serious shit. You're thinking about those Anunnakis, right? You're thinking about Phoenicia, and you're thinking about kings, and you're thinking about Didi Moloch, and you're dealing with something about why 9/11 happened. Has to probably do with why it's Hada from Reno, as in Reno 911. Now we took the Grand Bowler team to Newark, New Jersey. Think that Moloch network, right? We landed in Newark, looking like Newark. We got new work. That's what they say. We're doing it right now. Working right now. We're doing that new work right now. We out here, We're doing new work. We got new work. The Moloch network. We also go on that Moloch network. All right. So this is the Don from Reno, We took our Grand Brobnola team, to Newark, New Jersey for the day, One thing, guys, is being part of the show, All right.